Welcome back to 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜, everyone. So again, going over my daily plan on exactly how I plan on playing into the SPY. As you guys can see, we were just above our 50-day moving average, looking to see if we can hold it. We were looking to see if we were going to come back down to our 20, possibly bounce off of it. As you guys can see, we are now holding our 50 with an engulfing candle. Where are we headed next from here? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for going into next week, as we are leading into next Wednesday's Fed rate hike. Now, before I jump into this, if you guys can do me a huge favor, smash that like button if you find this video useful at all. Hit subscribe if you want to see my daily plan on exactly how I plan on playing into the market every single day. We go over candle structure, overall strength levels, and any key indicators that we need to be focused on. And again, if you are a day trader or you are looking for very volatile breakouts that we mention every single day in the 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜, and again, we mention any breakout that is worth looking at throughout the day, go to 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐜.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. So jumping into the SPY with you guys, I wanted to go over the weekly chart because we just closed our weekly candle and what exact momentum we have from here. Again, we have been tracking. A couple weeks ago, we mentioned that we were testing our 200 weekly moving average, and that's exactly what we were looking for to see if we would bounce from here, and that's what has happened here. We did bounce on 𝐷𝐸𝐻 mentioning last Friday a possible Fed pivot, and now we are anticipating that possible Fed pivot leading into Powell next Wednesday. If Powell mentions anything about a 100-point base rate hike, then we could possibly have a major sell-off here. In my opinion, we can have a continuation on lower. However, if we do happen to lower our rates from 75-point bases, which have been the last 3 rate hikes, to 50-point bases, then we could have a continuation on higher here, and we could have that confirmation on that continuation. And now looking at our overall strength, as you guys can see, again, we do have our EMA lines that are just looking to see if they can cross. If they do cross, and we do get that increase in buy pressure here on our weekly MACD, then we can continue on with this strength to the upside. So just looking to see if we can get that strength. As you guys can see, we had our EMA lines cross prior on the weekly chart. We had the largest rally of the year. So looking to see if our EMA lines do cross up, if we continue on with these divergences on our weekly chart as a possibility of that continuation on higher. And again, we are still below the median of our MACD with our EMA lines. So ultimately, we do want our EMA lines to cross above the median of MACD if we're looking for that possible ultimate reversal. So again, keeping an eye on our EMA lines week to week from here to see if we can jump above the median of MACD is extremely key on the weekly chart. Now jumping over to the daily chart from the weekly chart, so you guys can see how much strength we have here leading into next week. We do have an engulfing candle that we had, again, respecting the upper end of our channel that we have been tracking, the upper end of our 20-day moving average, looking to see if we can continue to respect our 20-day. As you guys can see, we did gap up, continued on with the momentum candle, held the lower end of our momentum candle here, again, holding the lower end of our momentum candle that we did open into, and we did hold it. Now we are on another momentum candle with an engulfing candle to the upside, looking to see if we can hold this strength leading into Wednesday's Fed rate hike. Jerome Powell will be speaking. He will either confirm or deny on what 𝐷𝐸𝐻 mentioned last Friday on a possible Fed pivot. So again, we are sitting on an engulfing candle here, looking to see if we can continue to respect our 20. There will be no surprise if we happen to have some type of pullback, as we would be looking to see if we can continue to respect our 20. So again, making sure that we get some type of bounce off of our 20 is going to give us that stronger and clean breakout. Again, we do like our momentum candles. We do like our strength that we've been getting. But again, to confirm with that strength, very much going to be predicated on next Wednesday's Fed rate hike with Powell. And as far as strength, again, we have been looking for EMA lines to cross above the median of our MACD. We are now crossing with our 12, looking to see if we continue on with our 26. Again, we mentioned about the last couple weeks, probably the last month, we've been talking about how we need our EMA lines to continue to point up. We have been continuously pointing up. Again, we had our white shaded line coming in yesterday, but we did not continue on with the white shaded line showing us that continuation on that cool down. So again, continuously increasing in buy pressure and continuously increasing in strength as our EMA line has been crossing above the median of our MACD, looking to see if we can now get our 26 to continue on higher. Again, our price target that we have been tracking, if we continue on higher, would be the lower end of this channel here, looking to see if we continue to respect this channel and continue on higher with the retest. And again, like we had on the upper end of our channel here, getting that retest, looking for that strength is exactly what we're looking for here overall. And again, the lower end of that channel would be at about 410. So again, making sure we are careful leading into 400, 410 from here, in my opinion, is extremely key. We do have our 20 still below our 50. We have had false breakouts with our 20 curling up, so we want to make sure we are careful that does not happen. Again, getting that 20 to cross back over our 50 as we are respecting it is extremely clear. As you guys can see, we did respect it. We did have a gap up. We had a continuation on higher here. Even at some point, it looked like we were going to gap up. We did test our 50. Now we are above our 50, looking to see if we can respect our 20, looking to see if our 20 can cross back over our 50. That is our strongest indicator from here, looking to see if our 20-day does cross over our 50, and we do respect it. Now jumping into our relative strength again, if we have room to run to the upside again, we mentioned in the beginning of the week that we were pointing up. We were pointing just above the median of our RSI, showing us that we are now giving us that possibility of jumping into overbought territory. And so now we are pointing up, looking to see if we do continue on into overbought territory with that strength from here. Again, very much looking like a lot of strength from here. But again, if Powell for any reason does mention any major increases in rates, any major news that he is panicking, anything crazy happens, again, that will be that broken and false bull breakout. However, if he does mention that we do have a Fed pivot, just imagine how much of a rally we've been having and how much this has been only anticipation. We will have a major rally if Jerome Powell does pivot. So again, just keeping that in mind and keeping that on watch going to next Wednesday. Again, if he mentions that we have a possible 50-point base rate hike, that is possible, likely, or anything along the lines of possibly decreasing in rates from what we've had for the last 3 rate hikes, again, at 75-point bases, looking to see if we get a 50-point base rate hike or anything below that, would be extremely bullish. We're going to keep an eye on exactly what he says next Wednesday. Again, I will be going over the market on Sunday on exactly how I would be playing into it based on any news that we get over the weekend, but just keeping in mind the overall watch is going to be Jerome Powell next Wednesday. If he's going to confirm or deny this rally that we have been getting is exactly what we're looking for. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader or you are looking for very volatile breakouts, major breakouts, we mention them every single day in the Instabills room, the best breakouts that are worth looking at throughout the day, go to instabills.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you Instabills that come over every single day and support the channel, I hope you guys do have a blessed weekend. We're going to continue to go at it and take what the market gives us as we do every single day in the Instabills room. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.